Ramadan is the 9th month of the Muslim calendar. It involves fasting from sunrise to sunset, and you have to refrain from eating, drinking, and essentially going on a self-improvement journey. And aim to be patient at a time you're most likely to be impatient, hungry, sleepy, and thirsty. It's basically a test. Unfortunately, my patience is always tested when I'm on call. First up, morning routine. Eat some oats, have some water, pray, and then quickly go back to sleep. I then have a second alarm, which I completely ignored because I was so tired. Running late. Miraculously, I'm early. I make my way to handover so the night team can tell me about all the fun that they've had overnight. I've said it before, bad things happen when people get missed. Now normally I would go with the bosses to go on ward round to see the patients that have been admitted earlier this week, but there were already quite a few patients for me to see in the morning, so I went off and made a start with those. I've just been seeing all these desi aunties, and because it's Ramadan, they've all been having all this samosa and pakore. And as a result of that, they've all had gallstone related pain. It's weird how on certain days you get themes of common people presenting with the same thing. This time it was all gallbladder related pain. Stay away from the deep fried fat food. And swollen testicles. I'd seen someone earlier in the day who I'd admitted with appendicitis. We're about to take someone's appendix out for appendicitis. To be honest, the lack of food and water doesn't bother me nearly as much as the lack of caffeine. I've been caffeine free for almost a month now. Got to close my first laparotomy today. This is an emergency procedure when a big cut is made during the tummy, and it's normally a life-saving procedure. I went back to seeing patients. We received a trauma call. Trauma calls when different specialties are alerted about the incident before the patient arrives, usually. That way they can all work together in their specified field to give the patient the best possible chance of surviving. It normally gets activated for things like stabbings and car accidents. This time it was a guy on a moped versus a car. The car won. One day the GMC is going to come after me. This time the guy was very lucky that we didn't need to do anything. The whole situation got de-escalated. The guy got away with a few cuts and we didn't have to do anything. During this on-call, most of my colleagues were also fasting, so actually it makes it quite nice because then you all break fast together and then you hand over back to the night team. Once I drove back home, I caught up with all my prayers, ate some more, then went back to sleep. These on-calls are quite tiring, so to be honest, I don't have much energy for anything else. If you like this video, click here to see how miserable it is working during night shifts.